we add myself to the stage. Thank you for joining me. Let me just try and bring this in. My green screen's not well tonight, guys. Yeah, Nancy update. I found this on Twitter, or X, I should say. I still can't get over it. It's from True Crime Believer, about Nancy Guthrie, how Chris Mcdonough still believes the family was involved in her murder. Last person to see her back. Who was the last person to see her alive? Family. First person to see the crime scene? Family. First individuals who came up with the ransom theory? Family. Houses cleared and searched? Family. Phones downloaded right off the bat? Family. House searched again, including photographs taken? Family. Neighbours interviewed? Family. Who told the authorities about the doors being open? Family. He believes they were clear because of something called cognitive dissonance, that law enforcement is following the family's talk track instead of following evidence. My cat has come to join me, unfortunately. You might just sit, don't tread on the keys. That was Hunter if you saw him. Now he's just knocked everything off. Never mind, right. Let's go and play this because this green screen's playing up, and so this is my last recording. I'll go ahead and play this for you.
Okay. Now, mind you,
it's long. I need my head.
Who was the last person to see Nancy alive? The family. Who was the first group of people to see or to discover Nancy gone? The family. Was the first individual who came up with the theory? The family. Whose cars were impounded? Initially, the families. Whose houses were searched? Initially, the families. Whose phones were downloaded right off the bat? The families. Whose houses were again searched at 10 o'clock at night, photographs taken? The families. Whose neighbors were interviewed about their mother? The families. Who told the authorities about doors being opened and now propped open? The family. Okay? You guys be the judge.
Oops, there's no sound. So that was only a short burst that happened, but that was on X. So yeah, so what do you all think about that? I know when anyone goes missing or if anyone's unalived, the family is always the first place the police will look at. But there are a lot of things, if you watch a lot of the Nancy Guthrie case, a lot of people are saying sort of like how quickly the cars were cleared and that Nanos is possibly and allegedly involved somewhere along the line. Not saying he was the one that kidnapped her, but you never know. There's always been bench sheriffs before, hasn't there? But anyway, this story is a mess from the beginning to the end. Well, there's no end yet because I reckon this case will go cold, unfortunately. I don't want it to go cold case, but I can see it being a cold case. I can see nothing at all positively coming out of this. You know, I mean, we got close to identifying a little part of a tattoo on the wrist, but that's as far as it goes, and maybe possibly a signet ring on the finger. But I think now and again the Sheriff's Department just throw a little bit out there to make us all keen and interested in the case again. And then when it starts going slow and cold again, they think, oh, let's throw another piece up. Just my opinion. And, you know, we're all entitled to our own opinions. And this is my opinion. I know, or I feel she isn't alive anymore, which is really sad for the Savannah's family. But I don't know. I can't see anything good coming out of this. I really, really can't. And I wish there was. I mean, you know, in other kidnapping places, stories. Sometimes or even when someone's unalived, the suspects are found within 2 weeks. This is nearly 8 weeks. Why has this case taken so long? And I think if Sheriff Nanos does resign, because it doesn't look like he's going to be voted out, because the petition online only had like 488 votes and they needed thousands. But if he is forced to retire early, which I don't think he will, I think he's too stubborn to do that. But let's say, I think the FBI would have to take this case over. I think it's a bit hard to say, right, let's start from day one and start from scratch, because there'd be very little DNA to use. But it's a puzzling story, it really is puzzling. I just don't know what to make of this case anymore. I try not to read any updates when I see it on YouTube, but I happened to check X just now and found this recording there. So I thought, right, I'll quickly upload this, a 7-minute video. Most people will watch because it's not too long. So on that note, I'm leaving, and I will leave you all to your thoughts and your opinions and what you think of this. Don't forget to please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. Thank you for now. See you tomorrow.